What does it mean if you feel that you do not want to grow up? When you look at the world on the outside, it's so dark and sad. I'm afraid sometimes to leave my house. I'm afraid to think about all the things that society obliges me to do. Work, have a family. For a certain reason, it doesn't bring me any happiness to think about it, and I don't want to strive for this. It frightens me and depresses me, and sometimes there's a desire to return to childhood, fairy tales, fantasies, where things are easy and fun. This world is simply dark. What is adulthood in Kabbalah? Unfortunately, lately we have more and more such responses from the young generation. They don't want to go into their private lives, into their independent lives. They see that the world isn't good to them. What should one do? I think that a person should lift a bit above this life, to see them as a special, unique opportunity for spiritual development. And then, when he looks correctly at life, he suddenly can identify. It's impossible without learning Kabbalah, but today there are many books of ours which explain this in a relatively easy way that can be understood by everyone. If we begin to refer to life like an opportunity to acquire something great, it is worthwhile to go and live. But if a person truly comes out into something like this darkness, everyone suffers, I have responsibility for a million different things, I don't want it, she's right. And here is a problem on the one hand. On the other hand, it's not a problem. We have to understand that our life, finally, it is arranged so that at the end of our egoistic development, we reach that same question: what is the meaning of my life? Like the Kabbalists say that the opening of Kabbalah for a person comes as a result of this question. Therefore, it's a good question. And from it, you merely have to search what is worthwhile living for. If a person starts thinking about this, I'm living, okay, I have no choice. What is worthwhile living for? Then for sure he comes to Kabbalah. And then everything opens before him, that there is an exalted, shiny goal, the light of Ein Sof, from the light of Ein Sof, of infinity. And a person, when he begins to make the first steps, what opens up before him? He begins to feel that not it's worthwhile living for him, but begins to thank for whatever is happening with him. So if I understand, there is a contradictions in terms here, like on the one hand, the world seems dark to a person, nothing's worth living for. And then there comes the wisdom of Kabbalah that says, look what exists above this world. And this is the vision of this great exalted goal that will give you the ability to live in simplicity in this world. It's not contradictions in terms, but it's like a trick. You remember how it's written that the Creator brings a person to perfection and choice? Within the dark world, He brings a ray of light to him from afar. In between the black clouds, a ray of light comes down to a person, and he gets the feeling that it is worthwhile living for something.